God says, you've been waiting for something to change, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for a sign that things are finally moving in your favor. God says, I see your patience. I see your effort. I see the moments where you felt ready, but nothing happened. God says it felt like delay, like nothing was opening, like every door remained closed. But God says it was not a denial, it was timing. God says not every door is meant to open when you want it to, because if it opens too early, you may not be ready. If it opens too soon, it may not last. God says the right door opens at the perfect time, not too early, not too late, exactly when everything aligns. God says there are things being prepared behind the scenes, things you cannot see, situations being arranged, people being positioned, opportunities being formed. God says timing is not just about you, it's about everything around you. God says when the door opens, everything connected to it must also be ready. God says that is why it takes time. That is why you had to wait. God says during this waiting period, you were not standing still. You were growing, learning, becoming more aware. God says the version of you now is not the same as before. You are more prepared, more focused, more aligned. God says that growth is what makes the difference, because when the door opens now, you will handle it differently. You will value it differently. You will protect it differently. God says the delay was part of the preparation. God says many people rush into opportunities and they lose them because they were not ready, but you are being prepared the right way. God says trust this process, trust this timing, because nothing is random, nothing is late, nothing is out of place. God says you may feel like you are behind, like others are moving ahead faster, but God says your journey is not meant to look like theirs. Your timing is different. Your path is specific. God says comparison will only confuse you. Focus on your own path. Focus on your own growth. God says the door meant for you cannot be taken by anyone else. It is yours. It is reserved. It is waiting for the perfect moment. God says, and when that moment comes, it will open naturally, without force, without struggle, without confusion. God says things will start to make sense. Clarity will come. Direction will become clear. God says you will know. This is it. God says until then, be patient. Stay consistent. Keep improving. Because every step you take now is bringing you closer. God says do not lose faith just because you cannot see it yet. Because just because the door is closed does not mean it will stay closed. God says it is simply waiting for the perfect time. And that time is closer than you think. God says this door will open at the perfect time. Type Amen if you trust divine timing.